B2B SaaS companies often struggle to automate their billing operations due to limitations of their current tools and complexities in their customer agreements, which leads to processes that are just not scalable. Let me show you how we solve that in Younium. As the basis for invoicing in Younium, we use the order. I cover in a different video how an order is being created. It basically contains all the information from payment terms, products, pricings, discounts, service periods, billing periods, and more. And when you create an invoice, all that information is being processed. Let me show you. I could, for example, create an invoice directly for that order. That would be useful if you, for example, just signed a new customer and you want to get the invoice out right away. You click over here on invoice, and then you select the target date. A target date means until this date, look for any invoiceable services. So let's run an invoice here. And you can see that Younium creates an invoice, consists of recurring products and a one-off product in here. We can have a closer look in this example template preview. And here you will be able to see that we have a professional fee that is invoiced for a full year. We have an implementation one-off with no service period attached. And we have this add-on that is invoiced for 1 month. Now I can send this invoice out directly here. Click post. This either sends it directly to the customer or to your ERP system for further processing, depending on your setup. Now, obviously, we want to have that whole process much more automated. And to automate that even more, we click on this invoice button here and go to what we call invoice batches. Invoice batches lets you process a bigger number of orders at once. So you can either let the system process all of your contracts, or if you want to have different routines for different groups of your customers, let's say you have a different routine for your SMBs, maybe they should get their invoice a little earlier because it takes them longer to pay, than your enterprise customers, then you can also select invoice batch groups. And then I can deselect invoice all and select which batch groups I want to invoice. As on the other example, I select the target date and invoice date, create the batch. And then you will see that Younium processes all of your contracts. That guarantees that you can never miss an invoice. I can close that batch now. And you can see that Younium processed and created a total of 14 invoices here in all kinds of different currencies. Now I can just post this batch, send all invoices out at once. I can review them one by one if I want to. I can remove single ones if I need to. And this whole process that I just showed you can be set up as a scheduled job. So it runs automatically in the background, either hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, depending on your routine and depending on your needs. That's how you automate invoicing in Younium. Go watch another video of Younium to learn even more about it.